I'm out here visiting some family and friends, and I want to try the KX2 with this Hustler resonator. This makes it effectively an HT. And I'm going to show you how this works, and hopefully we make a contact in the meantime. I've seen some people do it before, and I wanted to see if it would actually work. And I actually put a 40 meter, I think it's like 32 feet worth of wire for a counterpoise. And this is going to be my test, so I want to see if we can actually make a contact.
Always need net control, especially you need a net control for the formal portion.
All right, now this is a good sign. I don't care if it's a net that I'm going to check into, just something to see if this actually works. And I've never used the KX2 as a handheld before, so this is going to be a real fun experiment.
Also, it's a good time to try, if you want to try battery operation or emergency generator operation.
Sounds like there's a lot of QSB. That's not going to be good for us. I'm just using some adapters to get to the radio, to go to the resonator. It's not super fancy. It is what it is. Luckily, these are just a bunch of guys doing QRP check-ins. That gives me a chance. I'm hoping it's going to work. This is a pretty neat setup. I'm kind of digging this. K7 Sierra Whiskey.
Sierra Whiskey, give me a full call.
Kilowatt 7 Sierra Whiskey handheld QRP.
Sierra Whiskey QRP, is that a Roger?
That's a Roger, QRP.
Which power are you running?
I'm running 10 watts handheld on the KX2.
10 watts handheld. You're doing a good job in Nevada, okay?
Thank you so much.
And thank you. Any other mobile portables are QRP?
All right, this is the second day, and we're out here going to test out the Dipole adapter instead of the Hustler system. And I'm trying to use 20 meters, so I've got a 20 meter counterpoise using the Dipole coil for 20 meters and one segment on top of that. And using the short whip, pulled out about 4 lengths. That's got me about a 1.2 to 1 across the entire band. In this configuration, I have this on a tripod. This is a like a used tripod I picked up for about 15 bucks at a recycler. And it's real strong. It's actually Manfrotto, which is a really good brand. Some people were throwing it away because part of it was broken, and it's gonna work for me. Now I'm hoping band conditions are a little bit better than they were yesterday. The last couple days just hasn't been very good. I'm getting a lot more activity this morning, so let's hope that that's going to make it better. I am running on battery power today, not the KX2's battery, but I'm using my little external battery pack. And with my 20 meter coil in the whip, I've got a counterpoise, a 20 meter counterpoise that goes away from me that's heading out that direction, which is actually going to be east. And hoping for some maybe long distance DX, you never know.
All right, thank you. Now this is Alpha Bravo 9, Charlie Alpha, 16 parts on the air.
Kilowatt 7 Sierra Whiskey portable.
Kilowatt 7 Sierra Whiskey. You say you're portable, but you got a pretty good signal. You're about a 5.6 here, again to 0954. Over.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks for picking me up. I'm not sure where 0964 is. And yeah, I'm in the backyard of some relatives we're visiting. And I got my little KX2 and I'm running about 10 watts. And you're sounding fantastic out here. You're about a 5.9. And sounds like you're working a park and you're sounding good out here into Reno, Nevada.
In south central Arizona. And thank you for the report and thank you for the contact.
All right, thank you, 7-3.
All right, 7-3.
Well, that was cool. It was Arizona, not super far, you know. What are you gonna expect? Conditions aren't that good, you're running low power, and it's kind of a compromised antenna, so that's kind of what it is. But the idea is get out and use your radio, make something, try something. I think I've gone through 3 iterations of different antennas before I got something that would resonate properly and actually work to make a contact. The faster you can set up your radio and gear for operating, the more fun you can have operating. But honestly, half the fun can sometimes be just setting up the gear and practicing and getting better at it so you know what works, what doesn't work, and what to take with you on your next outing. If I waited for the perfect opportunity to set up and operate, I'd freaking never do it. And when you set up in a place like this and you're operating, it makes you appreciate when you've got nice quiet conditions, how good it can actually be. I am running this vertical here, and obviously that's not very good for noise. I may change to a dipole and see what happens. So this is gonna be the last chance for today. This is gonna be 20 meters using the link dipole that I got going on back here. But I'm only gonna use 20 right now, see if we can make a contact. The conditions have been really crummy this whole trip, so hoping for something, but who knows? All right, so I'm just going to be hand-holding this thing. We're going to check in, see if I can check into the maritime service net. If I can get a check-in with these guys, that's cool. The rest of the band kind of sucking today. That's just how it is. But you know what? It's all fun. You got to get out there and set up an antenna. If you don't get out and do it, you're never going to make a contact.
This is Whiskey 5 Mike Charlie uniform. Taking general check-in. Over.
This is K7SW. My name is Dick, coming out of Grand Island, Nebraska. Net control for the Maritime Mobile Service Net. I'll take check-in with or without traffic now.
Kilowatt 7 Sierra Whiskey.
I got a 7 station in there. I got your light. Call your traffic, sir. Call your traffic.
Kilowatt 7 Sierra Whiskey, K7 Sugar Whiskey, just checking in from Reno, Nevada, over.
I got the 7 Sierra Whiskey coming out of Nevada. Roger, roger. Sir, do you have any traffic?
Negative, I do not. Just needed to make a contact, and I appreciate you letting me do that, over.
Roger, roger. It's just, right now your signal's picking up. Give me the call again because you're getting stronger.
Very good. I'm only running 10 watts in Reno. It's Kilowatt 7 Sugar Whiskey, K7 Sierra Whiskey, over.
07 Sierra Whiskey. You got it. What's the name?
The name here is Kevin. Kilo, Echo, Victor, India, November. Kevin.
I think I just came about, but I'm not sure. I got a lot of noise on you. You're talking to Nebraska. Thank you for being there. You have a great upcoming week, okay?
All right, thanks for letting me check in. 7-3. Operating the KX2 handheld was way fun. I'm definitely going to be doing more of that. And I'm going to be looking for different ideas, different antennas to try. If you've done this before, you've operated HF handheld, let me know down below what radio you used and what antenna configuration you've tried, what's worked best for you. That's going to do it for this one. If you got something out of it, click that like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you'll know about the next video that I post. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.